Hello, Libra, and welcome to your end of November leading into December love reading. This is going to be extensive love reading. I will pull from a multitude of decks, and this is not going to resonate for everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if it's not your week, it's not your week. Since it is a love reading, I would refer to your birth chart and see what your Venus, what planet is in your Venus, or excuse me, Venus. Check your Venus planet in your chart, which determines your love, and see what sign you have in that planet on your birth chart. It may give you a better indication as to what love readings to watch, but that's just a suggestion in case this doesn't resonate with your sun sign. There are no genders, rules can be reversed, and we're going to take a look into your love life. Libra, we're going to see what's going on. So, like I said, this is for Libras, the September 24th to October 23rd birthday. My air sign Libras. Let's see what your love life is doing. Can I get some cards, my guides, my oracles, my everythings on this love connection for Libra? Okay. Okay, can I get some cards for Libra's person? Who is the Libra dealing with in their love connection? Who is Libra dealing with? Wow. For the overall feel of this love situation, we have shut up, lucky duck. Look at that, 10 of cups, happy ever after. That's what that card is. Okay, which is interesting because your cards are pulled up really interesting. For your energy, Libra, you're coming up here as the 8 of cups, or 7 of cups, excuse me. And this is like it's definitely about options, but it's things in your head. It's it tells me that like your energy right now, I mean, you're definitely going through a period of dreams and nightmares. Things coming back to haunt you. There's been lots of goals, things that you've put up on a pedestal. It may feel very overwhelming for you right now. Just everything, because this is like, look at this is a mess of things going on. Some are good and some are bad. And this person is enthralled with this, like they're just so immersed in this dream slash nightmare here, with all these options and these motifs that are just overflowing around them, but it's in their mind, you know? So it can leave someone feeling very, very vulnerable, very confused, overwhelmed, Libra. So that's how your energy is coming across right now. For how you feel about love in general right now, it's coming across as though you've kind of come to terms with something, like you've made peace with the way things are. You may be single. I feel for a lot of you guys, it's just like either singlehood or playing the field is kind of like how I want to say it, but you've made peace with how it is kind of going. I feel like you're at a point in your life where you're not going to be like, I'm going to live or die for love. It's just like, if it comes, that'd be awesome. But right now, I'm just trying to live my best life. And that's just how your love is coming across in this situation. For how you feel about this person that's on your mind and in your heart, it's very interesting. That's why I said, you know, the 10 of Cups is weird to pull up here, because these two together, to me, very significant of juggling. This could indicate, and this is how you feel about this person. Okay, so you may see this person juggling another person. Like, you may think that they're a player, can come off like that they're cold, they're a player, that they've kind of forgotten you a little bit, or that they only, come back to you when, things are good. And for some of you, I'm picking up that this might be an ex that you're talking about, somebody who makes you feel all left out in the cold. And same with this card's X card to me, with these swords in the back that he's looking back on as he's juggling new swords. It's not the greatest vibe you feel for this person. You do feel as though you remember, but you feel like there's definitely a wall between whatever good you guys have or had. You feel like there's a wall between it. Like you're on the outside looking in. The memory of it was probably really good, or the potential was very good. But you see this person just kind of like juggling, uncertain, kind of cold, standoffish. You don't see them as being serious in any positive way, So it's interesting because they come up here as the 10 of Pentacles. They come in here with, I like to call it the Mr. and Mrs. Popular card. This is like, everyone's looking at me. I have envy. I have love. I have friends. There's a future for me. Things just happen around me. Things are great. It's also saying like provision. It's definitely a provisional card, like being able to give and provide. So this person's coming in with energy that says like, I'm doing well in the world. I'm talking to people. I'm a flirtatious person. This person, that's how they're coming in. Not very serious like love that they're looking for, but they're just, they're talking to people, someone. For how they feel about love, they come in with the 3 of Wands. Beautiful. And the Star card. Well, the Star card to me is like the Star card to the tarot is an Aquarius card. And this is how they feel about love. So they very much could have Aquarius as their moon sign or their sun sign. Other than that, I'm really not picking up a lot on the sign here. We're getting another sign here when we get to the Hermit, which is you, Virgo, and this is how they feel about you. So they're definitely understanding you perfectly. They picked you, like they understand you. But before I get to that, how they feel about love. They have love on the mind. This person, I feel like they may be like one of those relationship addicted kind of people. They're just really looking for the perfect thing. Like they really believe that it's out there. They really believe that some soulmate is out there, and that it, that's just how they feel about love in general. They really do believe in it. They're willing to wait for it. They've been waiting for it. They've been hurt by it before. They've seen it come and go. It's left them feeling very unsatisfied. But at the same time, it hasn't drained them completely because they still are overflowing with hope, with, the dream of it being real. The real deal. Like they want all that. For how they feel about you and how they view you, you have the King of Swords, the Hermit, this is your card, and the Ace of Wands. They see you as introspective, for sure. They're definitely picking up on your air, like here, and it's crazy, Libra, because you are an air sign, and they have the Ace of Wands, which to me is the air love card. The King of Swords, which to me is the air of the of the nobility and the hermit, which actually is your card. So they get a very good idea of who you are. They've probably been studying you, talking to your friends, checking your Facebook, or they may feel like a twin flame kind of connection to you. Although I don't see that connection here necessarily. They may feel that way. They feel like you are thoughtful, that you're a spectacle a little bit. They think that you are like quirky, but in a good way. They also see you though with definitely like some BDE energy, and big time. They don't necessarily see you as the most giving person. They see you more internal. They see you strict-ish, not strict, but they see you as being the kind of person that's always, it's black or white. You're not a gray area. At least that's how they feel. Like they feel like you don't have a lot of leeway in terms of the things you believe and feel and your character and stuff. There's, a lot of certainty is what I should say. There's a lot of certainty in how they view you. Like they're certain that you're a good person, that you're introspective, and that you have lots of love to give, and that you're to be respected. They understand these things about you, but they're still curious about more. They think that there's stuff that you're holding back from them, and maybe you are, Libra. But with the overall feel being, the Ten of Cups, it says that there's something here. Like there's something beautiful here. There is happy ever after here in some way, shape, or form. Let me get some cards here to see the movement. Can I get some cards on the movement of Libra's connection, Libra's love for the upcoming weeks? What is the movement? Tell me more. I'm so confused. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Wow. I was wrong. I hate when I'm wrong. This is Virgo's card. It's the one card I always mess up because I know that Justice is your card. So they are not necessary. They are picking up on your air, though. That is crazy that they're definitely picking up on your air for sure all day. And they do see you as stern. They do see you as full of love. They do see you as somebody that's introspective. That hasn't changed. The thing is, they were not as spot on as I was thinking that they thought you were. No. They still have lots to learn about you. If anything, they know a little bit about you, and what they know about you is very accurate, but they are seeking more. They're definitely seeking more. And they see you as being somebody who is slow to give that kind of amount of like, hey, this is who I am. The honesty is of the commitment. They see you as being guarded a bit. But with you coming in now as the Justice card, this is absolutely Libra. Can't believe I forgot. And you have the Magician in here, but you also have Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Magician. So the movement here, there is movement. I'll tell you that. There's definitely somebody manifesting there's somebody manifesting this coming together, the situation. With you in the movement here, it's telling me that you are going to be the one that makes some sort of decision. With the Five of Wands here, it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of play, competition. The Magician that's manifesting in here, you have unfulfillment leading to a journey. This is all significant in terms of movement. And with the Justice next to the Five of Wands, your card next to Five of Wands, this is like a something that was wrong between you two is going to be right, become And I feel like I kind of feel like it's you that is going to apologize for something. Maybe it's just to clear something up, and that's going to be you coming in with that energy. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, Libra. I'm just saying that that's like you're coming in with that. The Magician, I feel like I feel like it's you. I feel like this is you manifesting this courage to look within and to tap into your emotions with this person. And I see it happening soon, really soon. I also see that maybe you might be struggling with trying to get their attention. You might feel as though their attention is elsewhere, on somebody else. You might feel like you're trying to win this person. Very much so. Even though you see them as this kind of toxic energy here, it's showing that you are still either, you know what, this could be, for a lot of you, people that are in relationships, in which case it totally reads like it's heavy. It totally reads as though, somebody got played. You felt like this person cheated on you, juggled you with other things that they felt were more important, and they left you out in the cold. This is a relationship that, you've come to terms with how it is. But you do feel this person just really does not respect you and help you a lot. They don't focus on you. It's not centered. It's not what you want. If this is a relationship that you guys are in, been dating or married, for a lot of you will be married, and how then they would come across is that they really did think that you were the love of their life, but they're second guessing it. They're wondering if maybe they were too hasty in this decision, and they see you as being cold and not talking to them. Or only talking about things from the past, bringing up things. But like I said, this is just for people that are married, for the Libras that are married or in deep relationships. I feel like this is just saying that, it hasn't been going well. You've come to terms with it, but there is some crumbling and cracking in the emotion department between you guys. And where it is going to go if you guys are in a relationship here is that you're going to leave. You're going to leave this person. You're tired of the games. You decide you want more. You deserve more. You put it out in the world. And then you go, you leave. You go looking for something more fulfilling. And I'm saying this all with a sad tone because I really feel sad. For the ones in relationships, I feel this is it. For you guys. Justice says you. There's this fighting and everything, and it's just like you're tired of this games. You're tired. It's also like like divorce, claiming property, but you're manifesting your freedom and your right to go look for something that's more fulfilling. Cups, or to fill things with. He's missing one. He's looking for something more fulfilling, more filling. So it's very possible for y'all in relationships, and I'm really sorry. Because I do see the hope that you had, and I see the hope they had, and I see that, it was definitely a connection that lasted a long time. And possibly kids involved. I would not doubt for the ones that are married, there are kids involved, definitely. But be thankful for your friends. I can see that they've been a good help for you. Okay, let me pull some cards from another deck. Can I get some messages for my Libra concerning love for the next couple weeks? Can I get some messages for Libra? Oh. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's really good stuff. Okay. You have the pleasure card, the inner peace card, opportunity and success. Pleasure, which I almost never pull a pleasure. Inner peace, I pull this one sometimes. Let's see. Success and opportunity. And I see this saying for a lot of you guys that this might not work out, this situation, married or not. I just don't see the forever kind of business going on here. I really see that this is somebody who's kind of been playing you a little bit. You're over it. And you're going to get literally pleasure and inner peace when this is done. When you come to terms and realize, and they realize that, hey, this is not what we should be doing here. We should not, you both deserve utter happiness, and I don't see utter happiness in this spread. Success and opportunity. I feel like the success is coming from the ability to make these decisions, to get here, to let this go and enjoy the inner peace. That's the success. That's what you should really be manifesting here. And it's going to lead to opportunity. It's going to lead to better love for both of you. It may come back around. And it's just you guys don't have divine timing on your side. Maybe it's just bad timing. I could see that definitely being something. I could definitely see that one thinks the other might be a little immature. The person juggling being them, not mature enough to withstand an honest, grown relationship. And maybe just that you guys have to take this break and see what happens in the future. Can I get some messages from the prophet, please? Messages for my Libra, for November to December 2020. In love, please. Your joy is your sorrow unmasked. Yes. I hate to say it, Libra, but it feels like a lot of you guys, it's a relationship that's ending. And what is it, Romeo and Juliet? Love is but such sweet sorrow, or parting is but such sweet sorrow. God, it's hard to say. Parting is but such sweet sorrow. Yeah, this is you facing how you feel, accepting it, and doing something about it. And that's where you're going to find that you're going to be most happiest, is when you're honest with yourself. We also have come and be one of us, the farewell. I'm telling you guys, I can't make this up. These are all like, this whole shit says leave. Like all of it's saying somebody's leaving somebody. Some relationship is dead. Something is not meant to be at this time. I don't see doors closing. I see doors opening and people walking through them. There's nothing tied down here. There's an ending, emotional ending, physical ending. It's ending. It's ending for now. And the love card, love is sufficient unto love. This is a card about self-love. It's one about it being enough and not holding on. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to explain this little story to you guys. But my mom, before she had me, before she met my father, she was in love with a man who was her soulmate. And unfortunately, he died pretty young. And right after they had their son, my eldest brother, when he was 3, he died suddenly of just a freak, heart attack. And young. Like I said, my mom was in her 30s. And that was the love of her life. She lit up so much when she spoke about him. And I would like to hear stories when I was a kid about her love with him. To me, that was better than any fairy tale she could have told me, was to hear about him. So I'd get excited and hear about this amazing man who loved my mom. And, I'd always ask my mom, Mom, how come, why aren't you crying? Aren't you sad that, he's not around, that you don't have him anymore? And she would say, something always stuck with me. She would be, really soft in the face. And she would say, of course I miss him. Of course I miss him. How could I not miss him? But I had something that most people search their entire lives for. And I had it for a nice amount of time, and every single second of it was a blessing. And like I said, so there's people who go their whole lives and never get what I found. And when I had, she's like, and I know some people die without ever having that feeling that I had, the truest, love there is. She's like, so I have to just be grateful that I got it the time I did, because I don't think I deserved it. I don't think anyone does. So when you get it, you just have to be grateful. And she's like, the love was enough. It's enough. You can move on. You can carry on knowing the love you feel is real. You don't have to necessarily have it tied to a person. But anyways, I don't know. I shared that with you guys. But this is what I just thought about here is, it's not letting go of something and thinking, oh God, it could have been better. It's just letting something go and saying, you know what, that was great when I had it. And I don't need to look for love. I feel the love within me. And for me, like, I'm good. I'm okay. I can live. I'll be all right. That's just what I picked up here. Let's see what animal will be following you and helping you out through the next month with your love life. What animal is going to be helping my Libras? Interesting. Swan, the grace card. It says, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. This is such a transformation card. I say that because it's a swan, and I'm sure most people, maybe not, but I feel like most people know the story of the ugly duckling. This is a story about a little duckling that when he was born, he was just really ugly compared to all his brothers and sisters. Super ugly, and everyone made fun of him. He was just the runt, and but then he grew up and he became the most beautiful swan of all the swans. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, look at you. And that's like the glow up, But it was a time of waiting, patience, much patience. But when that patience is finally over, it is this beautiful, and it happens with grace. Swans are so graceful, but they can start off these little, clumsy, ditzy little freaking fuzzballs, and turn into these beautiful, elegant things. And this is, I think it's telling you that beautiful things are coming for you. This is a matter of a transformation. There are ugly parts of life. We mature, we go past that, and time goes by. And I believe that it is that journey of getting older and, maturing that, like rocks in the ocean, slowly as the water, the heavy, tumultuous water hits over it a million years, it becomes a smooth, polished, beautiful stone, and it's the roughness of life that makes you smooth, and the roughness of the maturity that makes them so graceful and gorgeous. And I feel like it's saying that, you have beautiful things coming. Absolutely, Libra, So don't worry about this person. If they're juggling you, let them go juggle. Do you. Keep manifesting beautiful things for you. You're maturing right now, and you're going to a wonderful place. And this swan is not alone. You have a partner coming in your future. The right one, a mature one as well, who gets you. All right, that's all I have for you, Libra. I'll see you next week. Bye.